The first Christena commemorative swim event was held on August 1st, marking the 50th anniversary of one of the Caribbean's worst maritime disasters. Vision sportscaster Curtis Morton filed this report.
The St. Kitts Swim Federation, in collaboration with several stakeholders, pulled off a stunning event on Saturday, 1st of August. It was a swim from the site of the ill-fated Christena to Pinnes, where we are at this point. The president of the Swim Federation in St. Kitts is Winston Crook. Winston, there is a movie I used to watch. I don't remember what it is, but at the end of the movie, one of the star persons used to say, "I love it when a plan comes together."
The A-Team.
The A-Team, the A-Team. Would you want to say, "I love it when a plan comes together"?
I love it when everybody reaches back safely. That's for me the most important thing. No injuries and no problems. Then I can enjoy myself.
Nice. So it was planned. There was a lot of preparation, a lot of training. Winston, on the day, did you have some slight heart palpitations?
Actually, no, because the most wonderful thing is the weather cooperated. Because I mean, obviously, it's open water, it's open to the elements. You're not in control, so we were blessed with some fabulous weather on that day, and that enabled my concern level to go down, and that's the most important thing. So all the other things we had in place were fine.
On my left, Jane, we have Jeff, we have Mary, and we have Valerie. Now, these persons completed something that Winston Crook described as epic. It's indeed historic. A swim from the ill-fated wreck of the MV Christena right here to Pinnes. And I just want to know from them individually what the experience was like. So Jane, starting with you, tell us a little bit about your personal feelings jumping into that water on August the 1st. How did it feel? What are your thoughts now?
Well, you know, first of all, it was just such an honour to be a part of the commemorative swim. You know, Winston has told me about this, and I've known about this for quite some time. And I knew that it was planned. I didn't actually think I was going to be able to be on the island in order to do it. And certainly it's the longest I've ever swum, because, you know, my distance, you know, people on Nevis might normally see me riding around the island because my sport's triathlon. So I usually do a swim, a bike and a run. And the swim portion it's actually only 3.8k, so it's less than half the distance that we did. So once we put in the practice, we knew we could do it. But it was so fantastic to be able to jump in beside the wreath, which had already been laid, and then when we headed back to Pinnes Beach, the boat followed us, which threw out 243 wreaths to represent all of the departed souls on the boat. And you know what, it was just such an amazing experience.
I feel very good and very proud of my efforts. Mary was also a very integral part of kind of my mentorship and training. She actually got me into the swimming when I first arrived here. So she was kind of the first person I started swimming with. And then when I met Jane and Val, obviously Mary was still a part of that, and we really increased our training. But I guess I sort of personify what they're trying to do by getting people involved in training and exposing them to the sport of swimming and feeling comfortable in the water, because I came here just being a very recreational, you know, average swimmer, and was able to learn from these three ladies behind me and apply what they taught me to the water, and a lot of hard work. I mean, a lot of hard work, and I've had a lot of success doing the cross-channel swim, the peninsula swim a couple times on St. Kitts, and when I arrived here, I never could have imagined not doing the cross-channel, but doing a double crossing, starting from Nevis, going to Kitts, spinning around when it seems so natural to get out and maybe have a beer, and turning around immediately and swimming back to Nevis. I'm like, what am I doing?
How did it feel? What was your experience like?
Well, it did feel good. It did feel good to be in the water, and well, to me, it was something that I wanted to do for a long time. Since I arrived in Nevis, a lot of people told me about the Christena and what happened. And it really did blow my mind, meaning that was, wow, so many people cannot at least swim to enough time or float enough longer so that rescue coming. But I think also rescue take a little while to come. But I did hear that people did swim all that distance. And so it was a while that few years actually that I wanted to swim, to do something to honor what happened, and you know, the one who survived, and with the 50th anniversary, I thought it's a good way to make really something special.
Great idea.
And especially that with the COVID, you cannot do big events, so it's a way of doing something small but big at the same time, right?
Huge thing. What would be your message to Nivisians here?
Just to take advantage of the island that you live on and we all choose to live on here. We go swimming every day. For me, you know, it's my new exercise since I moved to this island. And every time you're in the water, we see so many beautiful fish and sea turtles and stingrays and everything. And every time you look up, you either see the beautiful Nevis Mountain or you see St. Kitts. And it's an amazing sport because it's good for all ages. Well, no, I guess not super young, but if you have any pains or any injuries, like, it's light on your joints. It's something that everyone could do in every different degree, and there's many different strokes. So if certain, you know, if you have certain pains or something like that, I have knee injuries, so by cycling or running is harder, and swimming is something that I can do, and it's so beautiful. And every time we're in the water, you just gain a new appreciation for the island, this beautiful island that we live on.